the treasure is this unique fishery.
I think that's a snook. Dude, that was the one.
See the size of that right there, smaller?
I don't see that kind of bait up by Fort Pierce and Sebastian.
Ooh. That's the one that's been picking on you for the last 20 minutes.
Every now and then we run into schools of literally hundreds of Jack Crevalle.
That's a Goliath, a giant, man.
Most of you know that I've moved to this part of Florida that's called the Treasure Coast. I'm really finding out the treasure is this unique fishery.
When people come in the boat ramp, first thing they do is they drop all their bait. So all the boat ramps have fish on them, but they tend to have a lot of pelicans. But near the ramp, those fish will stage. That's a staging spot. So they'll just hang out right there.
It's the beach fishing, it's the reef fishing, and it's the offshore fishing. It really has something for everybody.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Dude, I love the wide gunnels on this boat.
I can remember early on my days in Crooked Island, getting Saltwater Sportsman, other fishing magazines, trade magazines, and seeing the name Mike Holliday.
They're up closer to that. Those rocks that are sticking, those two right there, two fish just chased baits right in on there.
I got to know Mike Holliday through Costa Del Mar and us doing a little bit of business together. Then I got to know him as a friend, and now I'm really getting to experience time with him as an angler in his backyard, fishing for his fish.
There he is.
Nice.
I think it's a jack.
Feeling jackish? Fun on that light rod though, huh?
He's pulling.
Got nowhere to go. Yeah.
I put that right on the beach and drug it in the water.
That's where they are. I mean, they're really,
put it-
really tight to the beach here.
And drug it in.
When you're talking about fishing in Stuart, Florida, snook fishing comes to mind.
Oh, looky, it's a snook.
Nice.
A non-jumper, but we got him. Beautiful, huh? Nice way to start the morning.
See how clean that fish is?
No, he's gorgeous.
So it's, an inlet fish.
I got you.
I'm on.
Are you?
Don't know what it is, but I'm on. Yeah, it's feeling jackish.
Well, that's what I thought, but
No, it was a snook.
did he just throw it?
Yeah.
So our first day, the plan is to go
You're
catch some snook and maybe a few other species along the way.
There we go. That's
There he
enough.
is. Nice job, man. That looks like a pretty decent one.
This is a bad little outfit here.
You like that?
I love this.
So this is the new Spiral X construction that they're doing. And they're gonna do that with all their new, the Terramar inshore rods and everything.
I mean, it's unbelievably light.
It's unbelievably light.
Hey, Carter, grab this one for me. Since he's got a big lure hanging out of his face.
Beautiful.
I grabbed the tail a lot. Got it? There you go. He was all over that little pencil.
Mike and I were talking on the phone, and he wanted me there before sunrise to hopefully get a topwater bite from a big snook.
Oh, Holiday!
This is a jack.
Is it?
Look at the rod tip. We let it go, thank God. Yeah, swimming at me. See how they swim offshore too? Like the jacks will swim out. The snook don't want to come out here. They want to hug that shore and look for structure to break you off on. Dude.
I'll let you play with him while I try to hook up again. Well, you know
Not
what?
even that light.
He's pulling hard enough that I'm gonna get the net, just in case.
You know, the biggest surprise of the morning was Mike all of a sudden getting a big bite on top water and, you know, a fight that we couldn't quite tell what it was.
I think that's a snook.
Can't tell.
I'm pretty sure it is.
He's in that light, so I can't get a good look at its color.
Tail looked like it. No?
It's a redfish.
Is it really?
It is.
Is it really? This is great.
Dude, all I need is a trout for the slam.
You know, if we had thought maybe we were going to catch a redfish, it was easy to say, wow, that's a redfish on. But that's not a typical inlet topwater bite.
Woo!
Unbelievable. Right there in
See
the
how
inlet
tiny it was on the
on
shore?
top water. Look at
Hey, you
you.
can spin it.
Wow.
So we don't
Wow.
have a ton of reds here.
No, you don't.
Look how light he is too. He's almost dusty. You know, you go places like Louisiana and they're real golden
Yeah.
from eating all the shrimp and from being in that tannic water around the inlets. Like this guy lives here.
Look at that.
Little light blue on his tail. Almost iridescent.
Look how clean he is.
Beautiful, isn't it? That's a really good eating fish. Just because he's so clean like that. I mean, you know he's been eating primarily fish out here.
You know, that was a surprise to both of us.
Wow, that was a pretty release.
Now it's your turn. Catch a
I'm
fish.
trying.
Or I'll just keep doing this.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
The obsession of Carter Andrews is brought to you by Yeti Coolers, built for the wild. Mercury Marine, go boldly. Yozuri, fish the best. And by Shimano.
You know, I was about to say, I think there's a little weight behind you. No, they want that thing bad. They want that bad. Another snook.
Another snook. And I'll be nice to you, Carter. I will actually let you hold this rod. And I'll take the other one.
We're catching this many fish on lures.
Oh, you're on.
I think I got a ladyfish.
I'm guessing bluefish.
A bluefish?
I don't know. It looked funny.
No, it's a mackerel. Doubling up in the inlet, buddy.
There's a little variety there.
Redfish, mackerel, snook.
For those mackerel to be there, you know there's a lot of bait pouring out.
Stuart, Florida is the convergence of 3 different river systems that all come together at St. Lucie Inlet that empties into the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Mike Holiday.
I'm not sure I wanted this though. Coming at me, hot. There he is.
See if we can get another one on there. Come on. I know there's more than
He was
one of
just above that little ripple, you know? Coming at, oh!
them. Oh boy. Dude, that was the one.
That was the one.
That was the one.
You know, about an hour and a half after sunrise, Mike thought it'd be a good idea if we go get some pilchard.
This looks like small stuff, right? See the size of that right there? Looks smaller. But they should be right around here, should be bigger ones too. And the little ones are, you know, the big ones are in with the little ones, so you'll get 5 or so. Or
Oh,
10
that's
or
good. You got
15
chum bait and hook bait.
I'm greedy, dude. I want all big baits.
Having a well full of pilchards just brings a comfort level to any day of fishing.
Oh, look at underneath the boat.
Oh no, they're right here.
Once we made a couple throws of the net and I saw the quality of the bait that we were getting, I was just totally amazed.
Boy, I hope we get to go offshore.
That's like,
I'm gonna put this in the back.
just count them. Snook, snook, snook. Snook, 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 snook.
That's
snook,
amazing.
snook. Snook, 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 snook. Trout, trout.
I don't see that kind of bait up by Fort Pierce and Sebastian. Not this many and this size of bait, of pilchards. And I asked Mike to explain to me what he thought the reason for this is.
Those have the highest fat content of any bait fish in the river. And all these fish are getting ready to spawn, the snook and the trout. And when they lay their eggs, they have between 1 and 4 fat globules on the eggs. And that makes them float, and it also makes them, it nourishes the egg. So they're looking for this high fat content in their diet. If the eggs don't float, they sink to the bottom and the pinfish and the crabs eat the eggs. They naturally want that high fat content. So you can throw a mullet in front of them, they might eat it. You can throw a shrimp, they might eat it. You throw that pilchard in front of them, they're eating it.
They're eating
every time. It's almost like crack.
It's amazing how nature works, and that bait, they eat it for basically for the eggs. I mean,
Exactly.
Yes,
and that bait shows up right now. A month ago, they wasn't here.
I've known Mike as a writer, and I've known Mike as a guide and captain. But what I didn't realize was his intimate knowledge of fish and fishery biology.
How do you like me now, bluefish?
Oh, I'm getting bit. Oh,
Yeah, that's a kitty cat, dude.
I
heard him.
Wait till you see this whisker.
I heard him swim up with that.
Oh, in Louisiana, Mo was calling me Catfish Carter. Dude, I was catching him on topwater. I was catching him in Louisiana on topwater, fishing for the redfish. Oh boy. I think the bluefish bit it in half and the cat came up and got it.
Sure, that's your story and you're gonna stick
Look
to
at
it?
him. That's a trophy.
Look how far the slime goes up the line.
We've got this beautiful clean water coming in. We're pitching our baits into the mangroves. We're catching some nice snook.
Ooh. That's the one that's been picking on you for the last 20 minutes.
Every time we throw it, he would boil on it.
Nice. See the other one just chased your bait right there?
Yep.
Nice fish, dude. Look how clean that one is.
They're beautiful.
Little common. So that's probably 2-year-old fish?
That's what that is, 2-year-old?
Yeah.
We're not getting the bite that I was really hoping to see.
Look at these fins. Look how pretty that fin is.
Get him, get out of there. Get him out. Nice. Oh, he's not as big as I thought.
But he had me on the other side too. Wow.
He did. He ate and ran. This one will probably be darker than the ones we were catching out near the inlet. Oh, he's still got good color to him.
All right. Go back and let me have your mama. Nice
Fish?
trout. Nice trout.
Oh,
Snook.
One of the nice things about having these inlets up and down the coast is that depending on the direction of the wind, you can pop out one inlet and run downwind to the next inlet.
Run up the beach, go in the next inlet, catch a couple snook. Huh?
Must be springtime.
And that's kind of unique. There aren't a lot of places that you can use the geography to your advantage.
Ooh, came back and got it again.
Jack. Snook? Yep.
Good one.
Your bait won't swim over there?
No, it won't go anywhere near that.
I'm gonna give you some room over there to fish. Land him over here.
Sure enough, my hook's not in my bait.
Getting them.
Carter, I got nothing. I got no game.
What are you talking about? It's loaded in there every time I
know,
throw in there.
You're just spanking me.
I've come to realize that that's a really great aspect about fishing around the Treasure Coast.
There we go. Get him. Good job.
Was he a little bit better?
Looked like a little better.
A little bit.
Carter, 3. Mike, 0.
You know, before I moved here, I think I'd only caught like 2 or 3 snook in my life.
They don't have them in Panama?
Well, those are the 2 or 3 that I caught.
Nice.
Are you on?
I am.
Well, then I think I'll keep this one until you
so
get
you can do
yours.
A Carter Snook, Mike Snook picture?
Yeah. Okay, it's a little bit bigger. Size doesn't matter.
That's what I hear. It's a fight in the fish, right?
Look at that.
You start out inside, you come out front, you run the beach, go back in the other inlet and run back. And you don't know what you're gonna see. Some days the water's dirty and it's not so good. It's beautiful water today, so we ought to see something.
We've got a wind out of the south. We could run from Stuart to Fort Pierce with the wind at our back, run up the beach, maybe looking for some jacks, maybe see a couple cobia, and then when we get to Fort Pierce, we can jump into the river and work our way back down to Stuart.
Oh, little one ate it.
Look at the shark.
Oh, little shark's on him. Look at that whole school of jacks there. This is a little crevalle. Swim, brother.
When I say beach fishing, I'm talking about being in a boat somewhere between 100 yards and maybe 300 yards off the beach.
There he is. Nice little one too.
Yeah, you might get him in. I love that little rod, man.
Don't you love that rod?
You want me to grab him for you?
Every now and then we run into schools of literally hundreds of jack crevalle.
Look at this school.
When you
Look
say
at this.
I think you better get one. What are you talking about? Who
Look
are you
at
talking
this.
to?
Let me keep him here.
One of the nice things about getting on a school of jacks
You wanted it.
is that they can typically be really cooperative.
Oh, he's getting eaten right now.
Oh my God, look behind us.
Big shadow comes up under it. That's the party crasher right there.
I was just trying to get him up here to the surface.
The Obsession of Carter Andrews is brought to you by CV Boats. Lead the way. Cuda Fishing Tools. Fierce, tough, proven. Ray Marine. Simply superior. Traeger wood-fired grills. Taste the wood-fire difference. And additional support provided by the following brands.
Look at that.
There's a shark. Oh, I just ran into my line.
Wow.
Oh my God.
You can put everything you want on those. That's like 60 pound and that's a 70 pound core.
You know, a jack crevalle is one of the harder pulling fish I know.
God.
Did you get one of the big ones? Feels like it. Looks like it.
This feels like he got eaten.
He'd take off by now, no?
No, he's eating. Look at him.
Mike's got one on top water, and then all of a sudden, as he's fighting it, this big shadow comes up under it.
There he
You
goes.
got that big Goliath on?
I do.
Huh?
I do. He ate the jack.
Goliath group break the jack on fly.
I've got the Goliath. Or he's got me. It's like a truck.
Uh-huh.
Man, you can put some heat on this rod.
He doesn't even know you're pulling on him yet.
Well, he's probably like under 600 pounds, but probably around between 4 and 6.
Oh. Safeway.
That might have been a mercy.
It was a
break-off.
Goliath grouper, a really big one. And we teased him. We played with him a little bit.
Look at him. Woo! He did not like that. Oh, that's a Goliath.
Huh? That's a Goliath.
It
A
is.
giant, man. Look at him. Look at that. Woo! That's a 500 pounder.
Oh yeah, easy.
Huh?
Easy. See the other jacks come back? That means the Goliath isn't there.
Oh my God!
What got you, dude?
Oh, the Goliath boiled on it.
Are you sure you want that, Carter? Get out of there. Get out of there.
You see me?
No, I'm just telling you get that rod out of there. I don't want you to blow the rod up.
I did. I don't think we're going to be able to catch anything else here now that we've got these jacks so jonesed up.
I don't think you can get anything in the water.
This is kind of a typical day that I've started to get used to, especially during the springtime, where I can run from one inlet to the next on the beach and then back home again in the river.
Great morning.
Fun afternoon.
Great afternoon. A lot of fish.
A little rough on the beach, a little dirty. But
Tomorrow's west wind.
and I think, you
Should clean it
know,
up a bunch.
go have another fun day of fishing.